Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kate. Thank you so much for joining. Today I have another tarot card reading for you. This tarot card reading is going to tell us if this relationship, this person you have on your mind, if you've been in a relationship with them and they ended it, if it's actually over, if there's a future for you and this person romantically, if you're questioning this relationship that you're already in, or if you're questioning getting into this relationship with somebody. Hopefully I have an answer for you today on if it's worth it, if it's worth your time and energy. So I record my videos with my phone and I use my front-facing camera, and that has recently broke, and now I'm using the back camera. So I apologize in advance if this video is complete doo-doo. Before I get started with this reading, I want to thank everyone who has already subscribed and commented on my videos, all the love, the support. Please keep it coming. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I post my next tarot card reading. I post one every week. And leave a comment down below telling me how your day was, what you thought about this reading, and any suggestions for future readings. Now we're going to get started with this reading on, is this relationship really over, or is it worth it? Is it worth your time? For this reading we have 3 piles. Starting over here we have pile number 1 with a malachite stone. Right here we have pile number 2 with a labradorite. And pile number 3 we have a bloodstone. So go ahead and pick your pile based off the number of the stone, or whichever one you're most energetically and intuitively drawn to. I'm going to go ahead and get started with this reading on, is this relationship really over? Is this relationship worth your time? Is it worth your energy? Hello, for those of you that chose pile number 1, this is the pile with the malachite stone. I'm going to go ahead and show you the cards I have pulled for you. Or is this relationship over? Is it worth your time and energy? So the first card I have for you is the Knight of Swords reversed. Then we have the Sun. We have the Six of Swords reversed. The Queen of Swords. Strength. And the Hierophant. Sorry if I said that weird. I don't pull that card very often, and Hierophant, I apologize if I say that throughout this reading kind of awkwardly. For you guys, pile number 1, the relationship is not over. There is still time to mend and make it right and to make it what it is. These cards are suggesting that there is a break that is needed. There is some time apart that is needed. And there's some internal growth and reflection that needs to be done for this relationship to work, to prosper, to grow. So I'm just going to get this card over with because I say it so awkwardly, Hierophant. But this card suggests that for you guys, pile number 1, there is some inner, deeper work that needs to be done. There is some reflection, there is some teaching lessons that need to be done and made, things that need to be learned in order for you guys to go back to a healthy state. This card is suggesting for you guys, pile number 1, to really explore and question your spiritual values and really ponder on what you want in this life, what you want from love, what you want from this person. Make sure that this person wants the same things that you do before you're jumping into this relationship again. These cards suggest that you or this person, you guys express traditional values. You want to build a loving and steady relationship before having children. You want to be married. You want to buy a house. Like, you guys really value those things in life, and the Hierophant is suggesting that you guys work on yourselves and eventually meet back up and see where you guys have come from the point that you are now. Strength is also suggesting for you guys, pile number 1, there is spiritual growth that has to be done. There needs to be some time apart for you guys to find yourselves, find what it is that you both value. Strength suggests that this is a time that's going to take some strength. It's going to take being strong internally and emotionally, and really finding, emerging that higher self, that compassionate, nurturing side of yourself, pile number 1. Strength is suggesting that while you take some time away from this person, pile number 1, you be more mindful of how you treat others, how you interact and communicate with others. Strength is suggesting that there's fear for some of you when it comes to expressing your emotions and your feelings due to past relationships and past experiences. And this card is suggesting that you put your ego aside and really get in touch with that sensitive, sympathetic side of yourself, pile number 1. These cards are suggesting that there is something that you have to get over from the past in order to move forward into a healthier relationship in the future. Strength is suggesting that you open your heart and you compromise more and you really show more compassion towards others, towards yourself, pile number 1. Strength suggests that you and this person you're thinking about, you can get through any obstacles, any challenges, any struggles that life throws your way, and that you really should give this person another chance, and that this person is willing to give you another chance, pile number 1. And the Queen of Swords suggests for you guys, pile number 1, that strength is needed. It suggests that you guys detach yourself emotionally from the situation, from this relationship, from your expectations of it. You guys shouldn't think about it emotionally, you should think about it logically. Look at the facts, look at what this person wants from you, look at what you want from this person, look at if it's mutual. The Queen of Swords also suggests choosing to remain single in order to grow, in order to develop and mature. You guys should remain to stay single, or this person that you are questioning about, they are choosing to remain single to develop themselves. These cards suggest that over time, you guys, after growing separately, you will have more inspiring things to talk about with each other. You guys might even have some lessons like the Hierophant had suggested, that there are lessons that you guys may be able to teach each other in the future. Knight of Swords is suggesting that for you guys, pile number 1, a lot of you are impatient about the outcome of this relationship. You really want to be with this person that you're thinking about, and you didn't want the relationship to end, or you're just really wondering if this person wants you back and if it's worth your time, because you're feeling like nothing's happening in the amount of time that you wanted it to happen, or you feel like the outcome isn't quite what you expected. And the Knight of Swords also suggests that a lot of you, your mind is just racing 24/7 about this person, about wanting to be with them, or about if they want you, overall how they're feeling, and overall if this is a waste of your time. And it suggests that your mind is just going a million miles a minute, not only about that but about everything else in your life, and you're really just stressing about the subject, pile number 1. The Knight of Swords is also suggesting that this person that you're thinking about, they just are rebelling against commitment at this time because of past relationships, past feelings. Perhaps even external forces are preventing this person from being with you altogether, pile number 1. The Knight of Swords can suggest miscommunication, maybe even dishonesty or deceit. The Knight of Swords suggests a need for organization and planning and trying to communicate things more clearly with this person, pile number 1. The Six of Swords reversed for you guys, pile number 1, suggests that change is inevitable in order for this relationship to work, in order for things to not be over, in order for you to finally be with this person. Something has to change, whether it's the way you guys communicate, whether it's yourself, whether it's about how you feel about yourself. These cards really suggest taking some time alone and really reflecting on your morals, your desires, your values, and in the future reuniting with this person and seeing if you guys are still compatible, seeing if you guys still want the same things, seeing if you guys are still for each other. The Six of Swords reverse suggests for you guys, pile number 1, that there is a negative external force preventing you from reaching that higher self that we had talked about before with strength, that you need to find that higher self, you need to know that worth and that sympathetic, compassionate being that is innately inside all of us. The Six of Swords reversed suggests for you guys, pile number 1, that you guys do have the power to shift your energy to the course that you want it to be on, and that inevitably you can shift it to be on the positive route if you want this relationship to work out. It all starts from within, pile number 1. And I saved the Sun card for last for you guys, pile number 1, because this card overall does suggest that yes, this relationship is not over. It can work out, blessings and peace to come to you guys, pile number one. However, it does suggest a healing, transformative energy, and that is what we had talked about through this whole reading, that you need to take some time to yourself. You need to separate from this person. You need to write down what it is that you want in life, what it is that you want in a relationship. You need to work on yourself, love yourself, and then move forward and grow with an individual after you have already reached a point where you're satisfied with your own personal growth, pile number one. The Sun card suggests for you guys, pile number one, a higher state of consciousness, a higher state of being, a period of maturity and growth, and overall prospering and having abundance in all areas of your life, pile number one. The Sun card is a very positive card for you guys, pile number one, and it blinds all negativity and really shines light on all of the positive possibilities for you guys, pile number one. So that is what I got for you for this reading, that no, the relationship is not over. Yes, it is worth your time. Yes, it can work out. Yes, you can be with this person. But you need to take this time separated, this time apart, to focus on yourself, love yourself, grow internally. Focus more on the things that you love to do and the things that you're passionate about, things that really make your heart flutter and the things that really make you happy, pile number one. And after you have metamorphosized and become that beautiful butterfly and you radiate that happiness and that joy, your significant other will reciprocate. You will receive that energy in return, and all things will work out for you, pile number one. So that's all I got for this reading. I hope it made some sense, and I hope that was the answer you were looking for. Please leave a comment down below on what you thought about this reading. And if you haven't already, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Hello, for those of you that chose pile number two, this is the Labradorite pile. I'm going to go ahead and show you the cards I have pulled for you. For is this relationship really over? Is it worth your time? I should have made some coffee. Anyways, so for you guys, pile number two, we have pulled the Star, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Two of Cups reversed, and the Seven of Wands. So for you guys, pile number two, right away I see no, that this relationship is not over, that it is worth your time still, it is worth your energy. But the impression I'm getting from these cards is that for majority of you, you have had bad luck in this relationship. You've had quite a bit of misunderstandings or conflicts, arguments. You guys just aren't connecting how you used to. The Wheel of Fortune reversed is what suggests to me, pile number two, that there has been some bad luck. There's been some conflicts. It seems like there's negative external forces at hand when it comes to this relationship. The Wheel of Fortune reverse suggests that the time right now just isn't right for you two, but that there will come a time in the future that will be perfect for you guys, and you guys will be on the same page, on the right track. The Wheel of Fortune reverse suggests for those of you that aren't in a relationship with this person, or this person broke it off with you, that no, it's not over, and that yes, there is still a chance with them. It's just not the right time right now, and that you two need to work on yourselves before you can be together. The Wheel of Fortune reversed really suggests for you guys, pile number two, to reflect on what you contribute to the situation, the negative aspects that you contribute that may be causing this relationship to not work as well as it could. And it suggests for you guys to take the appropriate steps and actions that you need to better yourself in order to make this relationship run smoothly, in order for you guys to regain that spark. The Wheel of Fortune reverse suggests for you guys to really visualize in your mind's eye what it is that you want from this person, from this relationship, what you want out of it, and it will come to you. The Two of Cups reversed for you guys, pile number two, suggests misunderstandings, some conflicts in the relationship. It suggests a lack of balance between you two, emotionally or physically. in some sort of way. There isn't an equal give and take in some sort of matter. The Two of Cups reverse suggests to me that this relationship, it's gotten boring, or this person has ended it because they just don't feel enthused as they did at the beginning, and that there is a chance to regain that spark, to regain that fiery connection that you two once had before. It is still there, and there is hope that things are coming together for you guys, pile number 2. The Two of Cups reverse suggests that whatever's causing this relationship not to work could be due to emotional blockages and insecurities from the past that need looked at, that need resolved. They need acknowledged, and you need to come to terms with them, pile number 2, or this person. They have broken off because they need to come to terms with it themselves, with things in their past that they haven't necessarily dealt with. They're dealing with it so that they can move forward with you, so that you can move forward with them in the most positive manner. Two of Cups reverse suggests that things have shifted in a negative manner, but that they can shift back into the way that they were before. And the Seven of Wands suggests that you and this person are trying to make things work. You are trying to work things out with each other, that things can work out with each other, to remain hopeful, to remain determined. The Seven of Wands suggests that if you know what you want, then you should go for it. If you want this person, if you don't want this relationship to be over, pile number 2, then you should go for it, and you should take what it is that you want. The Seven of Wands does suggest that you guys, pile number 2, whichever direction it is that you choose to take, you are headed in the right direction. And the Ten of Swords suggests unexpected challenges and delays when it comes to this relationship. It suggests that you really take this time and process what is happening, process this time apart, and release it, process the things from the past and release them, and grow into this person that you have the potential to be. The Ten of Swords suggests that despite any hardships between you and this person that you're thinking about, things are changing for the better. There is a new phase coming about, and it's up to you if you want this new phase to be on your own or with this person, but these cards do suggest that this person is meant to be in your life, and that it's not over between you two, and that there is things that still need to be resolved between the two of you, to say the least. The Ten of Swords suggests for you guys, pile number 2, a time of transformation throughout these negative experiences that you've encountered. And the Four of Wands suggests for you guys, pile number 2, that there is success in store for this relationship. This card suggests that both you and this person you're thinking about will have your priorities figured out. Your thoughts will be crystal clear on what it is that you want from this relationship, from each other, and you guys will be able to give and take from each other equally. There will be contentment, there will be happiness, and you guys will reach a period of stability in the future. The Four of Wands is the soulmate card, and it really suggests to me that this person was meant to be in your life, pile number 2. You can have multiple soulmates, and this person is one of them. They are here to complete you. They are here so that you can complete yourself, so that you can grow and better each other. You guys were meant to have something together, pile number 2. And the star is a positive omen. It tells me that things are going to work out for the better. It's very hopeful. It suggests that whatever you wish for, it will come true, and it will come true very soon, pile number 2. So if you wished for this relationship to not be over, well, then your wish is granted. If you wish that it will be over, then these cards suggest that inner workings will find you love in the future. The star suggests emerging from instability and into the period of stability that we had talked about with the Four of Wands, and it suggests expansive energy all around you, pile number 2, and it suggests magic unfolding around you and all things being magical and prosperous. The star card suggests mutual give and take emotionally and respect for one another, so all things will work out for you and this person, pile number 2. No, it is not over, and if that is what you want, of course, these cards can't tell you how to live your life. If you do want this relationship to be over, then these cards suggest a very positive outcome from that. It suggests that you are headed in the right direction. That's what the Seven of Wands suggested, that you just have to know what you want and go for it. So that's all I got for you guys, pile number 2, on is this relationship worth your time? Is it really over? I hope that was the answer you were looking for. I hope it resonated, and I hope you related. Please leave a comment on what you thought about this reading down below, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Hello, for those of you that chose pile number 3, this is the pile with the bloodstone. I'm going to go ahead and show you the cards I have pulled for you for if this relationship is really over. Is it worth your time? Is it worth your energy? We have pulled the 9 of Swords reversed, the World reversed, the 10 of Wands, Death reversed, the Ace of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. So for you guys, pile number 3, I'm seeing that this relationship, I can't really tell if it is over or if it's not over. To be honest, these cards are saying both yes and both no. These cards are suggesting that you know deep within you the situation and the circumstance, and that you know if it's worth your time and worth your energy, and that you know if it's time to cut it off. The Death card suggests for you guys, pile number 3, that some of you are unwilling to accept that the relationship is over and that you're unwilling to move on from this relationship. Death reverse suggests that you're holding on to something that no longer serves you, or it doesn't serve you in a positive manner, pile number 3. On the other hand, this card is suggesting for some of you that this relationship isn't over and that you yourself are personally resisting changes that need to be made, or you are unwilling to make it work with this person. The Death card reverse suggests that there may be some past blockages that need to be resolved in order for you and this person that you're thinking about to move forward positively. The Death card suggests that for a majority of you, there is something that needs closure, whether it's a past relationship, whether it's issues in this current relationship, or whether or not it's the fact that this relationship is over. There is closure that needs to be made, and there's something that needs to be resolved. But despite all that, the Death card does suggest that for most of you, majority of you, if you remain optimistic, if you stay strong and you stay positive, that you're on the right path. And whether it's with this person or not, things will work out for you, pile number 3. And the Ace of Wands suggests to me, pile number 3, that this relationship is strictly held together through a sexual bond. There is a fiery sexual connection between you and this person. There's a lot of passion physically, but there's not a lot of talk emotionally. Ace of Wands suggests that for those of you that this relationship is over, that there is a new love that is on its way, and that it is a million times more better for you than that past love, that you will find a new spark and flame within yourself, pile number 3. The Ace of Wands suggests a beginning of something for you guys, pile number 3, whether that is a beginning of a new relationship or the beginning of a new phase in this existing relationship. It suggests a stronger sense of purpose within yourself, within the relationship already, and if it's a new relationship, it'll be one with purpose. The Ace of Wands suggests for you guys, pile number 3, that now is the time to take action. So if you're asking about taking action with this person that you're thinking about, or if you're asking about just taking action and ending it altogether, you know the answer deep within yourself. You know the severity of the situation, and you know if it's holding you back from your fullest potential. The 7 of Pentacles suggests a new perspective on the situation and not giving up on this particular person that you are inquiring about, pile number 3, but if this relationship was toxic, if it was just simply not working out for you, and if you tried to make it work, then it suggests not giving up on yourself. The 7 of Pentacles suggests for you guys, pile number 3, to trust your instincts, trust your mind, body, soul. They know the answers. It encourages you guys, pile number 3, to keep taking small steps towards improvement within yourself and within this relationship, because there is potential for it to work out. For some of you, the 7 of Pentacles is suggesting that things are just taking too long to come to fruition and you're giving up due to that matter. The 10 of Wands, however, suggests commitment. It suggests taking a more mature and responsible attitude towards this relationship and towards the situation, towards the circumstances. It suggests putting in a little bit more work, and that work will pay off for you guys, pile number 3. The 10 of Wands is suggesting for some of you, pile number 3, that you're feeling a bit overworked, you're feeling tired and depleted energetically, due to being attached to somebody and something emotionally that is just draining you and it's no longer serving you. The world reversed is what suggests to me that this person has completely turned your world upside down, and you might be head over heels for them in that kind of aspect. That's how your world is upside down. You just cannot think straight when it comes to this person that you are inquiring about. But the world reverse suggests that there are changes that need to be made, and there's resistance to that change, which is why, yes, this relationship is worth it, but no, it's not. Because yes, it's worth it if you're willing to make those changes and sacrifices. No, it's not worth it if you're not going to change for one another. And you shouldn't change for somebody, but some minimalistic things to make something work. The world reversed is also suggesting that for you guys, pile number 3, there's unresolved issues from the past. There's unresolved feelings and resentment from relationships and experiences from your past, from their past, and that this relationship will not work out if you guys do not come to terms with those past experiences. You have to accept where you are now emotionally and open up space for positivity, for growth. The world reversed is really suggesting self-love. You may need to love yourself, or this person may need to love themselves, but no relationship can work if neither of you love yourselves. You guys cannot love each other if you do not love yourselves. The world reverse suggests that things just aren't going as you had planned them and that things need worked on, but it's really suggesting not to give up. Pile number 3, don't give up on this situation. The 7 of Pentacles was encouraging you to keep going, and the world reversed is suggesting not to give up, that you can turn things back around and you can create the world and the life that you imagine. Pile number 3. And the 9 of Swords, of course, suggests to me that you guys are deeply contemplating on whether or not this relationship is worth it. You guys are still here in the reading. You are still contemplating, should I stick with it? Should I move on? The 9 of Swords reversed suggests a state of despair. This card suggests that your emotions are completely jumbled over this individual, and it really suggests that you be honest with yourself, pile number 3, that you know the severity of the situation, you know the circumstances, you know if it's a healthy relationship for you or not. The 9 of Swords reversed suggests that for those of you that know that this relationship is worth it, that you know that it's for you, that it's time to make a positive change. So for you guys, pile number 3, is this relationship over? Both yes and no. You know that deep within yourself, if this relationship has been violent in any nature, then no, it's most definitely not worth your time and energy. If this relationship has way more negatives than positives, then I'd presume that it's better off to move on and find your worth with that new love that the Ace of Wands offers. If you know deep within yourself and your soul that this is your person, if you know deep within yourself and your soul that none of these answers were right and that this person is your person, and that you know what you have to do to make it work. You have to be honest with yourself, pile number 3. You have to be honest with what you contribute to the relationship in negative ways and positive ways, and how you can make it more positive than negative. So that's all I'm getting for you guys, pile number 3, on is this relationship really over? Is it really worth it? I hope that's the answer that you were looking for. I hope it resonated, and I hope you related. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment down below on what you thought about this reading, any suggestions for future reading, and please subscribe if you made it this far, because why the hell not?